Do you want a big, thin, yet lightweight laptop with a beautiful screen and also great battery life, while equipped with some of the best performance that you can find on such a laptop? Then the Asus Swift Edge 16 might be for you. I have listed a few things that I like about this laptop, so let's dive through all of them in detail for this video. And remember to like and subscribe for this video and share it with your friends as well if you find this enjoyable. That will really help us out a lot and increase our subscriber count and also our subscriber percentage, as you can see on the screen here. So we'll start off with the size first. This laptop is big. As the name suggests, it is a 16-inch screen laptop. Now, this size might be polarizing for some people because some people will prefer a more compact laptop, but some people actually do prefer a big screen laptop like this one. So that is up to your personal preference. The screen itself is a magnificent one. This laptop comes with an OLED screen with a super high resolution of 3200 by 2000 pixels with up to 120Hz refresh rate, and when I say it's a beautiful screen, it's not a joke. Our colorimeter reports that this screen covers 100% of sRGB, 99.89% of DCI-P3 and 98% of Adobe RGB color gamuts. Damn, that's good. The average delta E number is also very low. Some people might argue that the bezel size around the screen isn't the best here since the top chin, or should I call it the forehead, is kind of big, but it has a 1440p webcam. And here is the quality of that 1440p webcam. Do let me know down in the comment section below how all of this looks and sounds, because I'm just gonna test the microphone at the same time since we are already here. With such a magnificently big, beautiful screen, the laptop specs is rather interesting too. It comes with the AMD Ryzen 7 7840U and AMD Radeon 780M GPU that is based on the RDNA 3 architecture, 16 gigs of DDR5 RAM at 6400 mega transfers per second, and also 512 gigs of SSD. If you have been following AMD's chipsets for the past few months, then you might have realized that the AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme is very similarly spec'd to the Ryzen 7 7840U that is found in this Asus Swift Edge 16 laptop. However, this chip in this laptop is only running at 15 watts maximum. The performance is pretty good, honestly. For a 15 watt chip, we won't get 60 FPS even at the lowest graphical settings at 0.6 times render resolution in Genshin Impact. But that is okay since we are playing it at the native high resolution. If we lower the resolution to, let's just say 1080p for example, then we can get a much more consistent frame rate. The keyboard on this laptop is pretty good. It is springy and has adequate enough travel distance, but the layout is not something that I personally like because I don't use the number pad on a laptop, so there's that. The trackpad is pretty good since it has a decent size and also pretty good palm rejection. I just always use an external mouse anyway, so there's nothing much that I can talk about this trackpad right here. And for the ports, I was pleasantly surprised with the ports. Asus website does not list out what ports are available and they just say yes. But if we head into the device manager, then I found out that this laptop does have a USB 4 root router. Not sure which USB Type-C port on this laptop is actually USB 4, and I don't have any proper way to test it out. All I can say is that the sticker here says that this laptop comes with a HDMI 2.1 port, but I'm not sure if it's the real HDMI 2.1 FRL or if it's the fake rebranded HDMI 2.0. Still, I really do like the positioning of all of the ports on this laptop, and hey, this laptop also comes with a USB Type-C charger too. I ended up not using this charger because our Ugreen GAN charger is able to charge this laptop and also maintain the same level of performance, so yeah, I just didn't use this charger at home or when I'm testing this laptop. Speaking of the charger, this laptop also comes with a 54 watt-hour battery, and while it might not sound like the biggest battery ever in a laptop, it can last for about 8 hours using it at 55% brightness while using it to type stuff, browse the web, and also listen to music. But also most of the things that I do are with a black or dark interface. I was also using it at 60Hz refresh rate And this laptop does not automatically change between 60Hz or 120Hz when you plug or unplug the charger. So you will have to do this manually if you want to conserve and prolong the battery life of this laptop. Still, it goes to show how great AMD's chip really is. It has great performance and efficiency, hence it is able to extend the battery life so much further even with such a high resolution OLED screen. And if you do want to upgrade this laptop, then you can't really do anything actually. Everything is soldered onto the motherboard except for the SSD and also the Wi-Fi card, which is sadly very common for a thin Windows laptop like this Acer Swift Edge 16. All of this hardware is packed within this very thin and light laptop. Acer claims that it is only 1.23 kilograms light and 12.95 millimeters thin. While this laptop with this specific list of hardware configuration is not available for sale in most places, even in Malaysia, I think you'll be just fine if you get the Ryzen 5 7535U model. Everything is the same except for the CPU and GPU, which I personally think is okay because this laptop is not meant for gaming anyway. And if I were to guess, the word Edge in the name Acer Swift Edge 16 means that this laptop is meant to be a thin-edge client, as in a device that is used to remotely access another more powerful computer, maybe let's just say a server or some sort. But you can still play some games on this laptop too if you want to. Some, not all. Yet with such a beautiful, massive screen, I can't help but to think that this laptop is perfect and can be doubled as an excellent laptop for those who just want to watch movies on the go and whatnot. For the price of around 4,000 ringgit, depending on what configuration you want to go for, I do think that this laptop is a magnificent one. So I highly recommend you to check out this laptop. And that screen, 16-inch OLED screen, is just beautiful.